Okay, so no grinding happened because I thought there was a bigger area out here or whatever. Cause like there was like that area at like the very beginning with like the chimeras and shit, like walking around and all the dogs. I don't know if you can go back there, or if that was just like a tutorial. You have to run away from this shit. So I went out here and it was like a big ass like circle essentially, just like one big area. And all the enemies were like level 11 or something. So it didn't really make for good grinding. So here we are. So we finished this one. So I guess tomorrow or like the next day or whatever, we can do that guy's quest to go back to the thing. Oh wait, he's a I was like looking at something else real quick, but oh my god, I see like I see the handshake icon. Like, hold on a second. Okay, great. We actually managed to... I thought I would have to leave these until, like, the very end. But no, look. We caught up on all the bounties. Okay, hold on. Hold on, sir. Or what are you? What are you?
Oh, you.
Hello there. What are you up to? The city's returned to its lively self, but were it not for all of you thinking back, I do remember Lady Joanna disappearing at times. But I had not the slightest doubts about her then. I believed every word Joanna and Morris had to say, and I carried on without a care in the world. In some ways, the situation has shined a light upon me own weakness, and I'll not make the same mistake twice.
The truth is,
I'd love to speak with you if possible. I hope you'll make some time. Yeah, I didn't even realize. I owe ye. I just need your opinion on something. I wonder what he is. He seems kind of like...
say it again.
He kind of...
is safe now, thanks to you. Couldn't be more grateful to you.
He kind of reminds me, like in Fire Emblem terms, he seems like a spear, like a infantry spearman guy. But maybe he's something else?
Pardon! I heard you fixed up the hole in my shop's wall while I was gone. I could kiss you.
Why, 'twere no trouble at all. Your bonny wife had need of help, and we all have need of your shop.
Well, that may be, but I never knew a captain to be so generous.
My only wish is to render assistance in any way I can. Whatever wee matters I can take care of, I will. Even if they might not turn out as well as yours did.
What the hell? You bumped into me? Well, who could avoid those massive ears, you damn Rousant?
Oh my god.
Looks like I need to go keep a brawl at bay. Hey, listen, both of you. Enough already. Sorry about that. Right tragedy for the town hero to see something so disgraceful.
I mean, it happened, apparently it's happening everywhere, and we're already used to it being, what is it? Oh, that damn Elda, or whatever.
I'm not bothered, but are you?
Well, my skin ain't that thin yet. It's just... that kind of manky scene has been more common lately. Neighbors coming to blows.
Oh wait, he has a sword too. I thought he would have a spear. Right, maybe I got confused because the other guy had a spear.
That's what I wanted to discuss with you.
Is he like a samurai? Oh, that's cool, like a samurai. He has like a katana.
You're all different tribes, eh? Even got highs made to join up with you. How exactly did you get so many different people to come together as one?
The power of kindness and friendship.
We have a shared vision, one which will benefit everyone.
That answer's befitting of you. So that's what.
And I guess duty, but.
And you're the idealistic leader. So it is. What we need here is a leader everyone acknowledges. We need a new system where the people themselves govern the town.
I think that sounds like a fine idea.
I'm much assured by your words. Thanks for being so accommodating. If you can manage it, would you help me out again sometime? With your consult, I know this town will keep getting better.
Of course. I'd like to keep helping you.
Oh, that would be a great help. Thank you. With your support, I'll be sure to make this town a nicer place to live.
I can feel Barden's profound love for the town as well as his faith in me.
The Honorable Guardsman, Barden.
Commander.
Within him dwells the virtue of the commander. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I shall protect the town you all
Commander. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the commander from Barden. You can study the commander in academia. Oh, is that what that's what that weapon is? The one that looked kind of
I'll try to have good
weird.
news for you by then.
It looked like one of the, like the shrine, like, you know, the dudes at the shrine and they like wave like the paper thing back and forth. It kind of looked like that from the icon. Okay, I parted ways with Barden and returned to the group. I am curious because I think I bought a weapon for it and I don't know. Oh. How's that requested? Oh yeah, I have a thing for him. Well, might as well. I always appreciate ones at night just because it gives you extra. Although I do need to raise my courage like one more time so I can talk to Brigitte. Damn, what is a support role that inspires and moves allies to the front row? Offensive magic? Increase critical rate. Fire. Oh, this might help. This might help certain other people. Like if they're not very magic based. That's nice. Moves all allies to the front row and increases their attack. If they're already in the front row though, does it just increase their attack? Oh, magic fire to all enemies. Ooh. Okay, one negates one enemy's repel magic and repel physical. Oh! Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, we're weak to blunt. It is like one of those like priest guys that have like the paper thing. Bluster blast maneuver. Deals extreme fire, magic fire to all and huh. Increase. Oh, this right here. This right here. See, night. Oh. Increase it to. And Megiddo. Megiddo though. How many do I have? I have 15 or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oof, I think I'm missing like 2 more.
You don't say.
You studied quite a number of archetypes. You may be the most adept research partner I've had.
Incredible.
Yeah. Imagination.
Did I?
Just now? No. Impossible. What?
What happened?
What's wrong?
Not quite.
Nothing. I just recalled some memories that are slightly unpleasant.
What?
Unpleasant memories? A memory of long ago, my time with a trusted comrade and his eventual betrayal, though I cannot even recall his face.
It appears that
I had deep trust in him, and so the wounds on my heart were equally so. Seems I never had an eye for people.
It'll be fine.
But you do, don't you? Indeed, should I deny by better judgment now, it would cast doubt on you as well, and that is the last thing I want.
I must apologize.
I'm sorry. I find myself thinking in circles so often here, and kernels of doubt so easily grow to overshadow my mind entirely. For example, I believed I was conducting this research of my own volition, but is that the truth? Lately, I have felt that my research may actually be another's will, that I only labored under their guidance. I was so happy to imagine my memories restored, but now I wonder if some things are best left forgotten.
Just trust me.
I won't ever betray you.
I thank you.
I believe you. No matter who I may be in the end, I would never want to betray you. My apologies. Didn't mean to let any bitterness slip out. Perhaps because I'm so unused to it these days, but I do so struggle with conversation. You truly are too kind to me. Thank you for being here. It means more than I can say. I can sense Moore's gratitude, trust, and dependence on me. Yay!
Often I find your words
Increases for
resounding
the
in
Seeker lineage to 3. More skills. Yay!
Well then,
Mental weariness aside, we have further work to do. Your next task is to cultivate the heroic embodiment of the commander, the general. I'm sure this will prove a fine source of power, as well as further increase your royal virtues. Worth the trouble, I'd say. We already
This one's
did.
important.
We already did. Yeah.
I can depend only on you.
I would be happy if you could visit me again. You're all I believe in. Hey, yeah, we gotta talk again. Is it just gonna activate again? Oh, do I have to get... Maybe I have to get it to a certain level. At 15. Okay. That's alright. We'll come back.
Hello.
Why, what's that look on your face? Boredom? Got nothing to do? Say, how's the search going? In regard to the lost relics, I mean.
That's...
Well, we found a strange piece of junk that gives me the feeling of a relic.
Oh,
You intrigue me strangely, old girl. Let me take a look, would you? I handed Nearest the junk we picked up. Well, would you look at that? This certainly doesn't appear to be a natural object. Oh, this one's a bit of a trick. You gotta follow the right steps to open it. Wait, so there's something inside? Just a little tug here, and there we are. It's opened up.
ta-da!
Take a look. A lost relic. I can't believe it turned out to be a proper piece of treasure.
What?
You mean it's real? We just sort of stumbled across it. Wonder if the mechanism's the same as the old codgers.
Oh,
Aha!
Eureka!
My greatest invention yet, a work of genius made manifest. Thank you.
Thank you.
Even so.
I've got to say, finding these one after another is something else. I'd half wondered if it was all an elaborate prank, but the old geezer was really on to something. Would he really mislead you? On purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. He said that it was the genuine article, but so is my gullibility.
Goodness.
I'll never forget, the night of my birthday, he brought me a book, called it his gift, a downright horrifying tome titled Lamentation of the Underworld or some such. He'd taken the liberty of reading it aloud when suddenly the lights went out. In the dark, he threw on a monster costume and started chasing me around. That damned old goat. 'Tis fault that bright-eyed young Nearest grew up to be such a delicate and sensitive wallflower. I mean, just look at me. I don't see it.
Rather.
Anyhow, this is just one part of a greater whole. The more intricate bits here, I'll bet my feathers that's made to interlock with a partner piece. So if we collect them all, it'll form something? Likely so. That's what the codger said anyway, though I haven't any idea what it makes. And if he was right, it supported an ancient civilization, one piece of a superlative device that generates an immense and limitless power. Wait, limitless? How is that possible? Not even igniters can do that, can they?
Yeah.
That, my girl, is something we can only find out once we've seen the finished product, eh? So please help me find the rest.
Right.
I'm definitely feeling motivated now. That's the spirit. I'm counting on you. Something tells me we'll have to gather up the whole lot for this.
Whoa.
I admit, it looks like junk to me. I've been a connoisseur of junk since I was a sprout, I'll have you know.
Hey,
What were you like as a child? Oh, I was an adorable, well-behaved boy from a prominent family. But one day, the old codger who wasn't quite so old then beckoned me over with his finger of fate. Curiosity got the better of me, and I saw he was holding a fossil, caked in mud, alongside other bibbits and bobbits I couldn't begin to fathom. Next thing I know, I'm sneaking out of the house to dig for fossils in the cliffside with the gaffer. Naturally, my parents discovered this and had me grounded, but I wouldn't let that deter me, and one day, as I dug through the dirt, I picked up something that was clearly not a fossil at all. I read every technical book under the sun, but whatever this was eluded me.
However.
Although I did find a technical manual on gauntlet runners in my mad academic sprint, I got a bit invest, and then suddenly I was an engineer. So you got distracted. It was fate. Then it must have been fate. Perhaps so, old thing. Everything did seem to start there. It's how I came to be the man I am today. To chase the unknown, to escape tedium. That's just the course my mind tends to chart.
Thank you.
The decision to travel with you lot, collecting relics, that too was the result of letting the heart do as it pleases. I can feel Neris's overflowing love for relics as well as his hearty faith in me.
We're in this
At the
journey
start of battle
together.
on the Gauntlet Runner. Ooh, okay. That's nice.
Speaking of,
Yes, about the next relic. I found a clue in the old man's journal. I've written it down in my notebook. Should be somewhere around here. Give it a gander,
Right
would
then.
you? I'll be sure all's shipshape and ready to go. I'm counting on you to search for another relic for me. I'll be waiting. Oh, those blasted noble idiots. How am I supposed to gather mortar skulls from those skeletons now? Damn it. Skeletons?
the goal.
Oi, do you make a habit of eavesdropping in on people's private monologues? Well, not like it's going to change my fate either way.
Hey.
You were talking about those skulls earlier, right? Why in the world would you need those? Man, there's no way that a fairy and an elder could ever empathize with the plight of a man like me. An elder with a fairy. Hold on, don't tell me you're the ones who put down that mess at the Grand Cathedral. I must admit, it's hard to believe an elder could be that skilled. But if the rumors about you are even a little bit true, then you might just be able to do something for me. I need someone to bring me some mortar skulls from the Grand Cathedral's mausoleum. You'll really do it? You're a lifesaver. The mausoleum's a complete den of monsters, so there's no way in hell I'd ever set foot in there myself. All I need you to do is bring me 8 mortar skulls. I understand the nature of the request is rather unsavory, but I have my reasons. Oh, at this rate, I'll get the death sentence for sure. Huh? I can't explain it now, but I'll give you all the sordid details when you bring me those skulls. What, a death sentence?
Please help.
I need the goods by July 30th. Your success determines my fate, so be sure to help me before then.
Let's give it a shot.
In the Grand Mausoleum. Okay. That said, I guess we can't let that guy get executed. If you want to stop by the mausoleum, I wouldn't be against it. Alright, open the door. Let's go. Is this the Spectre? Is that a ghost? Well, I guess we are in a crypt after all. There's even melancholia crystals here too. Calm yourself and remember that death is a passage through which none return. It is more likely a monster which has undergone melancholization.
I see.
So this was the dark presence that Gallica sensed. Perhaps we have these crystals to thank for the strange changes afoot in the crypt as well. Let us avail ourselves of this opportunity to shatter them completely.
However,
Looks like it's not going to be that simple.
Get ready.
Ready yourselves.
I'll use what I must.
Critical hit.
Let's
Hydrate's
go.
a real ace.
I mean, can skeletons get poisoned?
Scour! 3 left! Not bad.
Warrior!
The power of light!
You hit their weak point.
Observe
Keep it
the
up,
enemy.
Stroll.
Comrades, lend me your strength. Let nothing stop you.
Let us clean. Mage! Damn!
Missed? Work on your aim, Heisme.
Curse will kill me.
Petty curse! But how?
Hulkenberg's been hexed.
Gunner!
She better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
No. Bracing!
Heisme!
I call upon
you're
royal
hexed.
power within.
Don't attack anyone or it'll hurt.
This should help.
Much thanks.
Captain's been hit with a
I
hex.
shall be as a
If he
shield.
attacks,
You think
he's
you're
getting hurt
mage?
too.
One left! A halfway decent
Curse.
result.
Guard up!
The captain's been hit with a hex. If he attacks,
Be ready
he's
for
getting
anything.
hurt too.
I shall defend.
Hulkenberg's
You
been
think me
hexed.
no mage?
I mean, if she doesn't
I
attack
know
but uses
something
a
of
skill,
spells.
like a healing skill, or whatever.
Face me! Blaze!
Let's stay calm. By this power. Wind!
Hulkenberg's been
Warrior!
hexed.
This should
She
help.
better hold back her attacks until it's gone.
For all that we strive for.
That helped.
Quite a boon.
I owe you.
Freeze!
Gunner! Come on!
Still here?
He's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing.
Okay, well, now we know.
Captain down? Someone, help him back up. Hey! Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here.
Let's try this.
Still fight! Justice prevail!
Thanks.
Much thanks.
My thanks.
Oh, power of kings! A blunder!
Come forth, royal soul. A tough one.
No holding back. Oh, holy
Hit
light!
their weak point. Keep it up, Stroll.
Not now.
Looks like they're weak to light. I guess it's our time to shine.
For all that we strive for! Not this one. To you!
I'll use what I must.
Oh, black jewel necklace. We managed to take it out. Huh? Wait, what's that? Oh, could that be the trinket that Noble lost? He said it was a memento of his wife, so let's take it to
I'm
him.
heading back.
Well, guess that about wraps up our reason for being here. Here you go.
Oi.
Well, hold on a minute, mate. Are those mortar skulls? Don't tell me. Did you bring those for me? I brought them for you.
Excellent.
I'm not dreaming, am I? I really don't have to die? Oh, I'm so
I
relieved.
see now.
Are you going to tell us why you need those mortar skulls now? Well, you see, there's this weird fad among the nobles right now where they think placing skulls in their homes will ward off disaster. But normal ones are no good, apparently. It's gotta be one of the specially marked ones from the mausoleum where they'll supposedly have no effect. Completely daft, right? A noble with more money than common sense demanded that I bring him the skulls. Said I'd be sent to the gallows if I didn't.
No kidding.
Seriously? That's ridiculous. I can't believe they made such an outrageous threat over such a silly superstition. Yeah, I thought nobles were supposed to be a little more, you know, noble, or at least very least smarter than that, but lately they've all been panicked. I think the whole Grand Cathedral fiasco reminded them that it doesn't matter how much coin or influence they got, they can still die like the rest of us. With leaders like this, I doubt anything around here is going to settle down and go back to normal anytime soon. Anyway, thanks to you, I managed to escape with my life. Here's the reward.
Mission accomplished.
Thank you.
Thanks, young Elda. You really put your life on the line for a complete stranger like me. Sorry I ever doubted you.
What?
That black jewel necklace. Don't tell me you found a proper warrior to help you retrieve it. I did it myself. Of all the people, it had to be a worthless Elda. Oh, I've seen your face before. You're the youth who helped to restore order during the attack on the Grand Cathedral. I apologize for my earlier behavior. The things I said. Can't even imagine what my wife would think if she heard me utter such discriminatory nonsense. Allow me to reminisce for but a moment. My wife was a researcher in the king's employ. She had such wit. We would talk for hours, endlessly discussing the country's future. She was kind and noble. Frankly, I never deserved her, and this necklace, it was the object which she treasured most.
Really?
Wow, I never would have guessed. I'm glad we were able to bring it back
Thank
to
you
you.
very
You
much
have my
indeed.
deepest, most heartfelt thanks. Here, the reward I promised. Accept it as a gift from the both of us. Unfortunately, I'm running low on funds, so this is the best I can do. Forgive me.
Mission accomplished.
Courage!
Now then.
Yeah!
Courage. Why, that...
Courageous young Elda, I shan't forget your kindness for
And
as
I'm
long
off.
as I live. Now that I have this memento, I have some closure about my wife's fate. I should return to the countryside now. I bid you farewell. I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption for the other day.
Listen!
On the authority of the knight's order, your crime shall be repaid with death. That voice. Is that Rodanth? Rodanth. I have not. I haven't done her thing. I forgot this. Oh yeah, I kind of remember. Rodanth. Is the E like silent? Do it.
Wait!
Hold! Well, if it isn't Hulkenberg, I'll ask you not to interrupt my duties. This is your duty? What Knight Commander presides over executions?
Speak no more.
It is only right. Those who do this nation harm shall be punished. So what is he accused of?
So then,
What exactly has he done? Treason. This fool, a petty officer of the military police, slandered the honor of the Royal Knights. Honor? What honor? The Royal Knights of today are honorless. You've forgotten any oath to the throne. Now you're just dogs barking on command. You insolent. Bring me a whip. Hanging is not enough. You cannot be serious. This insolence is why you have him killed? This, after all the trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury rings false from a hypocrite's mouth. Now die, dishonorer. Writhe like the... Is it writhe? Writhe? Writhe, right? Like the maggot you are.
Heed my words.
Treason's only reward is death. Therein lies atonement, whether for the knights or the people. They could kill me for any reason they liked.
Redanth.
This is beyond outrageous. You've authorized nothing less than public butchery. Maintaining the capital's order is the knight's duty. 'Tis only natural that we punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctus? Were you blinded by the prospects you'd win by their coronation? It hardly matters who takes the throne, so long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of one who has risen to the post of knight commander. One's burdens are different from those of freewheeling and the frivolous like yourself.
You cur.
You infinite coward, you poisoned toad. Is this the shape of your so-called loyalty? Bold words. One would almost think you and your friend seek the hangman's noose yourself.
hang on a second.
Okay, please let us go.
What?
I apologize. You did not have to say anything. 'Tis almost comical. The boy is clearly possessed of more sense than you. Pity stays my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg. I mean, I wouldn't want to fight the guy.
'Tis wrong.
Power is not a tool to torment and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again. I'm used to it. It's nothing.
Listen.
You don't need to worry about it. Thank you nonetheless. Had I been alone, I know not what would have happened here. Somewhere in my heart, I'd expected he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weaknesses. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstance. Can I entrust this to you? I can sense Hulkenberg's virtuous sense of purpose and deep trust.
You have given me such strength.
Ooh. Okay, she gets extra skills. That's good.
The truth is,
I am partly to blame for Rodin's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time, away from prying ears. The man behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before. Oh no, wait, General. Oh. Oh, I have to get the... Oh, he has to get upgraded. Oh, I got confusion. Well, I'm afraid this is tailored to Yuji's stature. Well, it'll help me understand. With my overflowing eloquence, I was able to convince Heisme of the significance of observing his training.
I see.
I suppose knowing the fighting style of your allies would help broaden your possible strategies. Yes, that sounds reasonable. Mark my technique closely, then you'll learn the ways of the Shadow Guard. But proper training does take time, a significant amount of it. If you mean to tag along, I hope you're ready to be here for a while. Yep.
Now then.
Let's start with a little test. See if you can keep up with my movements. If your reactions are fast enough to match me, you win. Now let's begin.
Huh?
You're wide open. From here, it'd be simple to slit your throat. You were careless. You are so cool. Okay, one more time. Let's try it one more time.
All right.
I'll do it as many times as you like. Don't rely on sight. You must sense through your very
May I
skin.
speak?
Your enemies aren't going to wait for you. Your body must move on instinct to buy time for your mind. Okay, and how do I do that? But how can I do that?
Well,
How indeed. Finding these answers is also part of the training. There's no clear answer, no correct way of improving, but at the very least, you can decide what you aspire to.
then
Want to keep going? That seems enough for one day. Shall we share a drink then? Let us retire to my castle back on the runner.
oh,
I found some fine spirits for myself, but even ambrosia would be tasteless when drunk alone. Would you like a cup of tea instead? Yes, a bracing drink, but nowhere near as good as the spirits back home. You miss your hometown?
Hold on.
no.
Not particularly. Talking with you just reminded me of my son. It's been a long time since I abandoned my home. My son died without ever seeing that village. He looked up to knights, you know. He had a stout heart in that little frame. Might have grown up to be a fine knight himself, had he lived. Another wish unfulfilled, I suppose. I'll never forget the day I cremated my son's body and mourned his death. So how does the oh, I guess we're cremated? What do you mean by cremated? Right, everyone else buries their bodies as they are, without giving them to the flame.
The truth is,
It's the way of the Ujif, boy. We burn the bodies of the dead, leaving only bones. The soul is freed through fire. Once released from the body, they go to their place in the beyond. Then those who remain must lay the bones to rest, somewhere suitable for the deceased. However, I've yet to find a place fit for my son to take his final rest. I can't imagine he'd be happy for his bones to be eternally moving and disturbed.
I apologize.
Apologies, I shouldn't be talking to you about this. I'd like to help find a place. I'd like to help lay your son to rest.
No.
We've an important mission to accomplish. No room for detours of any inconvenience, boy. I can't put that burden on you. It's a favor for
Let's
a
do it.
friend. Still, we can do it. It's just a random detour. It's not. It isn't just. It's not. Sorry. I mean, it sounds so. It isn't just a random detour. It's a favor for a dear friend.
Thank you.
I thank you for your kindness. Truly. I'll do my best to return this favor through my efforts as your comrade. Thank you again. A toast, then, to cement our vow. You with a cup of delicious tea.
Cheers.
Yes, a toast, but not to mark any regrets, to commemorate our coming together and to the beginning of mourning. I can sense Jaisme's heartache for his departed son and his trust as a friend and ally.
My boy, are you watching?
Reduces the mag cost of studying the thief.
My
lineage.
thanks.
Oh wait, was there something else? We can save this for any time when you're free, lad. I'm grateful that you'll help me, though, and I dare say tonight I'll rest well.
You.
Do you have a moment? There's something I want to ask you. It's about Maria, okay?
Sorry.
Sorry, I know you must be busy.
You.
I'll come out and ask. Did you say something to Maria?
That's kind of.
Since your last visit, she's been acting rather odd. She insists on helping me with anything and everything, no matter what it is. I might have an idea.
About that.
I'm happy that she wants to help me out, but at times it feels like she's desperate to find something to do. Why, you little wretch? Look at what you've done.
Wait.
Sir, why are you raising your voice at a child? This damn brat spilt me drink down me leg. That your idea of service, Fabienne?
I'm sorry. Well,
Keep your britches on, wet as they are. Leave them at the door later for cleaning, and I'll get you another drink on the house. Apologies, but could you take
I'm sorry.
Listen,
You don't have to apologize. But it's all my fault.
By
Miss
the way,
Fabienne was busy talking to you, so I thought I could help out by taking care of that customer. I just wanted to show Miss Fabienne that I can carry both the food and drinks now. Do you think Miss Fabienne will get rid of me? Does she not want me here anymore?
no.
She wouldn't abandon you. She wants you to stay here. But Papa did. He left me all alone.
Maria,
May I come in?
it's all right.
Oh, come now. Wipe those tears. That scary customer's already left. Everything's just fine.
I'm sorry.
I promise I'll be a good girl from now on, really. And I won't cause any more trouble, so please. Even if we're not family, can I still stay with you?
Maria.
Is that what you've been thinking this whole time? Of course you can stay here. You needn't worry about earning your keep either, silly girl, because this is your home. I may not be your mother by blood, God rest her soul, but nonetheless, you are still my most precious treasure, my family, and I consider you a daughter.
Okay?
Now you listen here. Your papa never abandoned you. He did everything he did because he truly, deeply cared about you. He made me promise him. He worked hard to protect he worked hard to protect everyone, above all else. That he did. And even if we can't see him anymore, I know without a doubt that he's watching over all of us. All he ever did was ask about you. He regretted every moment he had to spend away from you, and it would have made him so happy to see you grow up. But more than anything, he wanted to give you a world where you could smile and laugh with your whole heart. You helped your papa too, by giving him the strength to keep going.
Me too.
I feel the same way as he did, Maria. If you're with me, I can weather any storm.
That's why.
This place is your home and always will be. Rest assured, my dear girl, we have plenty of days filled with smiles and laughter ahead of us.
It's all right.
You can come to me with anything, the things that make you happy or sad, or if you just want to talk about your papa, I'll always be here.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mister.
Thank you so much, mister. I'm glad that I'm home. And I'm with my family. I can sense the deep trust that Maria has for me, as well as the heartfelt joy that she now feels.
It's okay. I can really stay.
Ooh, increases post-battle XP. Oh, time will not elapse while cooking in the kitchen. Oh, just the runner's kitchen? Not this one? I guess maybe because you have to like do stuff for her. Like it counts as like a time whatever task when you're like doing it with Fabienne. I feel like she could have been her own social link or whatever. I don't know what class she would be. I feel like they could have put a goofy one in. You know how like now they're putting all the goofy classes, and she could have been like chef class. Like could have done some like in battle like cooking or something to make all those like if you had the ingredients, do some fire spells like fire magic or something. Blunt attacks, you have a like frying pan or knives, like some Yakuza shit. I'm glad I came to you for help. Would you mind checking in on Maria from time to time and see how she's doing for me? Oh right, about that scary customer from before. He was only in a bad mood because he recently lost his job and he got into a row with his wife. He thought about what he said before he went home and was sorry for yelling at you like that. Said he wanted to apologize to you himself.
I see.
Oh, okay. I think I get it now. You have to say what you mean out loud or else no one will know. That means that there's more that I can do. Now, my little treasure, go and wash up. And before bed, how about you help me taste test some new dishes?
Thank you.
Thank you so much for everything today. See you later. I said goodbye to Maria and Fabienne and returned to the group. You don't have to go. No, I'll go wherever you're going. With overflowing courage, I promised Brigitte I would face her burdens with her. You fist pump. Fist pump to myself. You'd go to such lengths for me? Then will you come with me? Yep. No problem. This way.
The truth is,
The ones who took my dog, the anti-igniter extremists, the church has discovered their base. What's the church doing? Yeah, what's the church's part in all
so
this?
reductive.
Do you not know the connection between the church and the igniters? They make it so that we get along in the depths of this filth. Apparently, this faction's based in a small village, fairly close to Grand Trad. I'm going to go there and eradicate all of them. I will kill every last one of those extremists. No survivors. And once they go to hell, they can look my dog in the eyes and beg her forgiveness. Or for her forgiveness. I'll string their corpses up. 3 days and 3 nights exposed to the elements. Long enough for everyone to see what happens if you cross me.
You get it.
And I'd like you to help me punish them. In exchange, I'll support you however I can from here on. It sounds a little extreme. Can you... Brigitte, I want you to think this through. You talk big, don't you? You have no desire to be king, yet you parade around as a candidate. You're little more than a fraud. Brigitte is suspicious of me. I need to tell her the truth or she'll never fully trust me. I explained to her that I entered not to take the throne, but to raise someone else who could forge a better future for our country. Did you expect me to believe in that nonsense? For you to speak such words at this point would mean your goal of seizing the throne is no lie, at least.
As it is.
Fine, if that's how must be, then I will spare no expense to see you fall. The throne ill suits a wretch who can look past the butchery of a dog. You would slaughter a whole... John Wick and everything, but like...
Hang on.
But slaughtering a village, it'll be a lot of blood on your hands.
What are you after?
And what do you get with clean hands? The equality you prize so highly? I'll tell you what it means to me. Equality means those bastards who kill will be killed. I don't want to lose anything else I care about. No, I understand. I understand how you feel. What do you truly understand? You have no idea how much comfort she brought me, and they ripped that away from me, and you say I should just allow it? Fine, I'll not do something so unsightly in front of you.
In any case.
I'm going to their base, but I won't kill them right away. I'll find out who did this. We'll try to negotiate clearly and openly, and if that doesn't work, then I'll murder them and we can move on. That's the most I can promise you. Okay. Like, talking and then murdering is okay. We'll take my gauntlet runner. Dangers of the night be damned. If we break down, so
Obviously.
be it. You come as well and see for yourself. If you're going to try to drag me into the light, then you deserve to see what happens. Like, they really made John Wick into an anime waifu. She led me onto the runner she lives on, and we went to their base. Brigitte stayed silent for the whole trip. We arrived at a small settlement located close to Grand Trad.
Huh?
Is this the place?
You there.
Hey, you there. I am Brigitte. I'm the scoundrel selling magic igniters all across the land. Oh, the igniter merchants again. Our village doesn't have the money to buy any. I'm sorry to keep turning you away,
Wait.
but what are you talking about? Oh, aren't you one of the church's dealers? They keep trying to sell us igniters, but I keep refusing them. The church has been here several times. They never reported that to me.
Out with it.
So if I said that merchants of igniters should face the wrath of God, you wouldn't agree? Oh no, we don't have anything to do with igniters at all. It's not something that ever really comes up here.
Really?
Hey miss, you sell magic igniters.
How nice!
Wow, brilliant. Papa, I want an igniter.
Enough.
I see. Say no more. This is no hideout. They know nothing. It's not something you can hide in a village such as this. I've been getting detailed reports on the anti-igniter group's movements from the church, but now I'm not certain such a force even exists.
If
If it was all a lie, then what does the church get out of it? To spread magic igniters? To harass you? Maybe it's you they're targeting?
in any case.
Anyways, I take it back. There'll be no killing today. If you hadn't stopped me, I'd probably have ordered my private army to burn this place to the ground. I'm glad you were here with me. I can sense Brigitte's deep gratitude.
I'm glad to have you at my side.
Hey, we get a discount. Now get a discount.
But
But my dog was taken from me, and I'll chase the scum to the ends of the earth.
nonetheless,
This is my job. Or this is my job, not yours. So our business together is concluded. Do we need the excuse?
Huh?
Of business? Why wouldn't we? You really are a strange one.
speaking of,
You mentioned earlier your true aims for the throne. I thought it a clumsy lie, but it does bring to mind a certain someone for me. After a king is crowned, it would be nigh impossible to put another on the throne. However, if my suspicions are correct, none could deny the claim.
that's why.
If you are willing to throw yourself into battle for that cause, then I shall support you all the same.
Yes.
If you'd like to come, then come. When I'm around you, much to my surprise, I find that even I still have a beating heart. So come if you wish. I returned to Grand Trad and Brigitte's gauntlet runner and headed back to the inn. With Stroll leading the way, we arrived at last to his childhood home, the village of Halia. So it was a nice place. Seemed like a nice place. Doesn't look like anyone has lived here for a very long time. It's a chilling sight. Traveling here by gauntlet runner, you'd think we were practically next door to the capital. Yet, as I fled for my life, the nearest settlement felt leagues away. I recall wanting to lie down and give up on several occasions. Probably hard to tell now, but this was once the village's main road, full of people crossing every which
Truth
way.
is,
You used to be able to see the mountains cresting the horizon above the rooftops. It was beautiful. I wish you could have seen it like that.
no.
I know I'll see it someday. It's been 7 years since that day. Feels like forever ago, and yet only the blink of an eye at the same time. Afterward, I was shuffled between various relatives, nothing more than another mouth to feed. Fitting, I suppose, of the burden I'd become. I went to the site of our manor, but all I found was rubble. A few walls were sort of standing, but it was a sorry sight compared to how I see it in my mind. Except, I've discovered a letter.
Take this.
There was a corner of my father's study that seemed to have been designed to withstand a fire. I found a box there with a letter inside, and I'd recognized the writing as my father's.
Hey,
I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. I have no doubts this is his will, and I know I must read it, but I'm going to go over there and just do that alone, but would you mind waiting nearby? It's okay.
yeah,
I'm here for you if you need me.
thanks.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have you by my side. I waited nearby while Stroll read the will. Well, it's a good thing we found this. Seems I do indeed have an inheritance. The will said the family's treasure was dispatched to the royal capital. The royal capital? It made its way all the way to the capital?
Yeah.
Yep, but it doesn't have a specific location. The letter is unfinished. I mean, how could it be? No one expected a murderous, rampaging human.
Damn it.
Sorry whenever I think back to that day. My father names me the sole heir of his estate. He even addressed the letter to my beloved son Leon. I feel only shame at such endearments, but as it stands now, the inheritance has but one purpose: to repay the debts owed to my parents and my people, so if they would see our house rebuilt,
Definitely.
I'll be whatever they want me to be, a noble of prominence or otherwise. If I can make the people speak the name of House Haliotis with reverence, and once it lives on top of everyone's, on the tip of everyone's tongue, maybe then I'll be able to embrace the words, "My beloved son." I never imagined the day would come that I'd come to terms with these feelings. I owe you so much and more. I sense Stroll's deep in trust and his determination to confront his destiny.
I must use my nobility
Significantly reduces the mag. Oh, while in reserve, the amount of experience. Oh. Well, we don't even have a reserve yet. But first things first. I'm sure he entrusted the inheritance to someone in the capital, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, it is a big city.
What do I do?
Yeah.
I have no idea what he did there, beyond the fact that he would always come home bearing fish as gifts. Grand Trad was able to source fresh fish from Brylehaven, but in Halia, they were a rare feast. Hey, maybe I'm onto something. He spoke highly of the fish market, so he must have gone to the same one every time. Perhaps they'd remember him. That may be our best lead, and I'm afraid I shall once more take advantage of your generosity. When we return to Grand Trad, will you help me walk in my father's footsteps? It could still turn out fruitless, so I'll need all the help I can get.
This one's important.
He recalled his father frequented a fishmonger.
All right.
But first, I have one more thing I'd like to look into. I think we're at a good stopping point for today, besides.
Let's head back.
Let's head back to the Gauntlet Runner.